George Holmes III is back with another episode to go over steps 5 and 6 in the road to the sale. Here he is.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 21st Century Sales. My name is George Holmes III, and I want to thank everyone that has listened to my last two podcasts. I want to just thank you right now, because if you are a young entrepreneur seeking a new career, what I'm telling you, the 6 steps that I'm about to go over to the road to the sale will jumpstart your career. In my 20 plus years in this business, I have heard a lot of different road to the sales. These 6 steps that I'm about to give you are steps that work. Step 1, being on time. That goes without saying. You have to be on time. No manager, dealer would want anyone that's not on time. So if you're a type of person that you struggle right now in the job that you're in, or you struggle in any area being on time, 21st Century Sales is not for you. I'm just going to let you know right off the bat. Great attitude. I'm looking for great attitude people. You got to have a great attitude in this business, because people are, they don't have to buy from you. They don't have to spend their money with you. If a person, you can't make a person like you, but if you got a great attitude, it's kind of contagious. People just attract to a great attitude. That's step 2. You can't goes without saying. I went over the meet and greet. The meet and greet is so important, because you get that first opportunity to make that first impression. And the first impression is a lasting impression. And you have a lot of people out there that can botch this step, because everybody want to say, can I help you? And the people have been around shopping for a long period of time, already have the answer. No, I've already been helped. I don't need any help. Because it's just nature. It's just that nature. If you say, can I help you? Somebody's going to say no. It's just automatic for them. So I think the word welcome is universal. It's a very inviting word. Welcome. Then you go into the fact finding. Less time on your feet, more time on your seat. FORM. Family, occupation, recreation, motivation. All these steps are money steps. So let's just dive on into step 5. Step 5 is the presentation step. Presentation is very important, because you have to understand where I'm going. The internet, when we have a vehicle on the internet, that is our price. That price got them in the door because we had the most aggressive price out there. In 21st Century Sales, people are not going to 4 or 5 dealerships. They're going to 1, maybe 2. Back when I got into business, they was going to 5 and 6. Their whole day was spent going into dealerships. They don't do that anymore. Thank you, internet. And we already give them an aggressive discount on our internet pricing. But they want to come in and also get more off. But we can stop that with this step right here. Step 5, presentation. You have to do an over-the-top presentation. Not just a lackluster presentation, an over-the-top presentation. A feature, advantage, a benefit. All right? I've seen some walk-arounds and a person will tell you, well, this car comes with this, it comes with this, but he ain't giving you the feature, the advantage, and the benefit. So when you get down to doing business with this customer, they want a discount. They feel like, hey, the car should have what the car has on it, but you didn't do an over-the-top presentation. If you do an over-the-top presentation, you can demand what we sell our car for. So why not give him an over-the-top presentation? Why not wow him enough so when you do close the sale, he can't wait to tell somebody else to go see you. Step 6, demo ride. Drive your cars. You should know how this car is going to sound, if it has wind noise, if it has something wrong. If it's uncomfortable for you, it's going to be uncomfortable for the customer. All sales professionals drive the car in your downtime. So when you get in that demo ride, you already know, hey, I know this car feels good because I've driven it, and this is what makes it feel good. If they ask you questions, Because a lot of folks on a demo ride just want to hear the quietness, just want to hear the car. They don't want to hear you anymore. That's when it's time for you to be quiet. You have done your due diligence to get them in the demo ride, and you want to still talk. So they don't feel the car, they don't hear the car. And a lot of people will drive off if they buy the car and call you up and say, hey, this car is making a lot of noise. I wasn't able to hear this because on the demo ride we were talking and you were talking and I wasn't able to hear it. Listen to me. All new sales professionals, this is a step where you be quiet. If they ask you a question, answer their question and be quiet. Because this car will sell itself. That's when the customer engages with the vehicle they're about to take home. Engage. Like a marriage, a bond. They engaging with this vehicle. Let them feel the wheel and seal the deal. Take them on a test drive, not just right back to the dealership. Let them go on the freeway. Let them enjoy it. Let them take it to their house if the house is somewhere close. Let them park it in their driveway. The demo ride sets up the next step. The demo ride sets up the next step perfectly. Without these 6 steps that I've went over with you, being on time, attitude, meet and greet, fact finding, presentation, and demo ride. If you don't go in that order or somewhere in that order, you're on the wrong track. You have a customer that's controlling you in your own house. You have a customer that's never been to your dealership that's controlling you in your own house, controlling you in your environment. You get to all of these steps, cha-ching. It's time. It's time to sign this person up. This is 21st Century Sales. My name is George Holmes III. I'll be back next week. Can't wait.